In this video, we give you tips to improve your swimming techniques. Smart swim strategies are important and will help you think about how to better plan your race. A good swimmer is constantly evaluating, tweaking, and planning, so we came up with a list of swimming tips for triathletes. Stay tuned to the end of the video to find out.
Welcome to Triathlon Global Insights, the motivation channel for all triathletes. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to stay updated with what's happening in the triathlon world. We keep you updated about triathlon news, incredible races, training tips, and information about pro athletes.
As technical as the sport of swimming can be, it is tough to narrow down the answer to the often asked question, how do I improve my swimming? Swimming is the first part of a triathlon. It's crucial to have a strong start because your start could influence the rest of the race in a negative or positive way. Having a bad start could ruin your race mentality, but also physically. Overusing energy to try to make up for the lost time is not always the best thing to do. Definitely not during the first part of the race. Your stamina is the most important aspect of the race. Without stamina, you will not be able to finish the race, and you certainly won't win. It doesn't matter how long you have been training or how fast you are, you still need to save your energy during the race to prevent you from running out at the end. Do a 10-minute warm-up in the water. Make sure you've been in the water for at least 10 minutes before the match starts. Your muscles will thank you for getting blood flowing through them before the mad dash of a mass triathlon start. You can shake out the tightness, get a feel for the water temperature, fiddle with your cap and goggles, and pee. Because trust me, you don't want to pee during the swim. A good short warm-up can make a huge difference in that initial push and will help you settle in once you get rolling. Warm-ups help to prevent cramps as well, because you don't want to cramp 300 yards into a 1,600-yard swim. Glide through the water. When you are swimming, try to glide as much through the water as possible. This costs no energy, and doing this over a long distance will save you a lot of energy for the rest of the race. It also helps to keep your momentum in between your strokes, which makes it a lot easier to swim forward. Another benefit is that it keeps your heart rate low, which is something that will help you during the whole race. Practice getting bumped. One of the biggest issues during the swim of a triathlon is the sensation of getting bumped in the water. It also happens along the swim course when someone passes you or you pass another swimmer. Body checks happen at buoy turn traffic jams and even in the final dash to the shoreline, so it's best to prepare for a bumpy swim. You can do this during a group swim session or alternatively with a racer friend. Swimmers drafting behind can intentionally tap your feet and bump your body, but sometimes the swimmers in front of you can knock your goggles off, so practice putting your goggles back on while treading water. Some triathletes even put on 2 swimming caps with their goggles securely in between. Focus on your breathing. Focus on your breathing and make sure to practice your breathing patterns. Swimming in open water can be under pretty rough conditions, especially at the start with all the other people around you, and breathe somewhere it is comfortable for you to do so. You should take multiple factors into account when deciding how and where you're going to breathe. Foremost, it depends on your swimming technique that you are using. If you're doing a front crawl, you should be breathing after every 2 or 3 strokes on your left or right. Whether you breathe to your left or right is a personal decision, but if the sun is shining very bright or if it's raining, you might want to look to the other side since it will prevent you from being blinded. You could also swim into waves or choppy water, which might make it uncomfortable to inhale on that side. You should be able to switch your inhaling side, so make sure to practice inhaling on both sides because you never know the exact circumstances you are going to be racing in. Use your legs. Your legs are the biggest and strongest muscle of the body. Try to use this to your advantage. Make sure you focus on your legs just as much as you do your arms. The most speed comes from the legs, not the arms. Keep your legs as straight as possible and use your hips and core to kick yourself through the water. Saving energy by kicking your legs and providing some propulsion is very important. It'll make you faster and make your swimming feel easier. Focus. Your kick from the hip to the knee should be almost straight and keep your kicks smooth and calm. A relaxed and easy movement is best. Doing this in the right technique will save you a lot of time, but don't overuse your feet because this will make it difficult to keep your balance underwater, and this can cost a lot of unnecessary energy. Make sure your head placement is good. Your head placement is crucial for an efficient swim. This has to do with your head being at the front of your body, so having your head at the correct position makes you more dynamic and allows you to glide through the water more efficiently. Make sure your head and neck are in a neutral position during the swim. You should be looking down and forward. Your head has to be in line with the rest of your body. Try not to raise or lower your head during the swim, since this will only cause drag and slow your momentum. The water level should be in between your hairline and eyebrows. Make sure to try out what feels best for you. or maybe ask an expert to coach you. During an open water race, you need to have strong neck muscles since the current or waves could surprise you and disorient your head and neck placement. Keep your body leveled. You want to save as much energy during your swim. One way you can do this is by keeping your body leveled so that there is minimal water resistance. The most common problem people run into during the swim is that their legs start sinking. This is one of the worst mistakes people make, and it will cost you a lot of time if your legs sink. You can prevent your legs from sinking doing these 3 things. Exhale your breath underwater. Keeping your breath in your lungs seems very harmless, but it's actually a very bad thing to do. This is because the air in your lungs will lift your chest up, causing your legs to go down. While your legs sink, you use your streamlined position, causing you to slow down even more. By exhaling underwater, you also lower your heart rate, and that will help you to relax and swim more controlled. Kick from your hips, not your knee. A common mistake is that people bend their knees and swim with stiff ankles. Bending your knees creates drag and causes you to lose your horizontal body position. This causes you to slow down, and at the same time, this will make your legs sink. At the same time, you should make sure your ankles are straight and not pointing down because it also creates less drag. Make sure to bend your elbow right after hitting the water. This will cause you to push the water backwards instead of downwards. You want to push the water backwards because this makes you go forward. A common mistake is that people push the water downwards. This will only cause your upper body to go up instead of forward and causes your legs to start to sink. Make sure to practice all of these tips, and I promise you the first results will be noticeable within a week. Let us know if these tips helped you with your swimming performance, and tell us what your favorite tip is. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the notification bell for more videos like this. See you next time.